Blackstone Audio presents The Man with No Time by Timothy Hallinan. This book is read by Keith Szarabajka. Preface. When I decided to offer these in ebook format, I hadn't read any of them in 15 or 20 years, depending on whether the book was early or late in the series. There may be writers who spend their evenings lovingly rereading their own work, but I don't know any. When I thought back on the Simeon Grist series, I visualized it as being a little like a set of stepping stones across a lawn. They were in an inflexible order, the order in which I'd written them, but other than that, my impressions of them were vague. 3 of the stones seemed to gleam as though they'd been polished, 2 were toward the drab side, and 1 was probably a trapdoor that would drop anyone foolish enough to step on it into an abyss that would take a long, long time to fall through. And now that I've read most of them, I realize that some are better than I remembered them, and some are arguably worse. None of them was as bad as the one I'd thought of as a trapdoor. In fact, I had a great time editing it. But the biggest surprise for me was The Man with No Time, the book you're about to listen to. When I proofed it, I just flat out loved it. It lacked the patches of overwriting, of trying too hard, that marred some of the earlier books, and the characters totally convinced me. I seem to recall that when I wrote it, I had some doubts about bringing Dexter Smith back, but this wouldn't be the same book without him. He comes in late, but he's on his game all the way through, and he brought the duties with him. You'll meet the duties when you listen to the book, which seems only fair, since I didn't meet them until Horton Duty suddenly sat down in that McDonald's. One of the delights of writing without a net, and with no clear sense of where the story is going, is that you meet some very unusual people. I would never praise a later book the way I'm praising this one, because I can still remember writing them, and I'm still attached to big chunks of material. But I had virtually no memory of how this book went, so it was very much like reading someone else and liking him, and then realizing that the someone was me. I can only hope that you like it too, and whether you like it or not, here's a deal. Review it on Amazon by December 1st, 2010, and I'll send you a free Kindle file for Incinerator, which is coming up next. Just post your review, good or bad, and when it appears, send a link to me at thhallinan@gmail.com, and I'll send you the new book. Good deal, huh? For 2 American families, the Aguayos and the Choys. The links among the Chinese make up a network that covers the globe. Gontran de Ponsin from a Chinese city. Part 1. The Dog.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?